So we are going to discuss about something called, or everything is related to pressure only. For the next two classes, we'll be discussing only about pressure. So we'll discuss about density. So can someone help me with the definition of density? What is density? What is density? You have heard the word density?
Sir, it's a measure of mass per volume.
Okay, it's a measure of mass per volume. So I think all of you know that it's a common thing we often talk about. That
Yep.
is, density of oil is less than density of water. That's why oil floats on water.
Yeah, sir.
Right? So it's a common phenomena that we see nowadays. Wood floats in water because density of wood is less than density of water. So what is density? Density of an object is mass per unit volume. Or how do I define density? Density is what? Density of mass of an object of unit volume is known as its density. You can just take down the definition of density. Density of an object is mass of, density of an object is what? Is mass of unit volume of an object. Is that fine? So what will be units of density?
Sir, M upon V.
So that's formula of density. You can write density if I write it as D. D is mass per unit volume. Fine. So what is SI unit? What is standard unit of mass? Kilogram. And what is volume? Meter cube. So unit of density is what? Kilogram per meter cube. Of course, this can be converted into gram per centimeter cube also. Kilogram per meter cube. This is called CGS unit, gram per centimeter cube. So what are units of density? Kilogram per meter cube or gram per centimeter cube. Now, can you tell me how much if I take 1 kg per meter cube of is density of an object, how much would be in terms of grams per centimeter cube? If density is 1 kg per meter cube, what would be its value in terms of grams per centimeter cube? Okay,
Sir,
let's do it. So let's see how to do this. 1 kg. 1 kg is how many grams? Can I write 1000 grams? 1 kg is how many grams? 1000 grams.
Sir,
1 meter is how many centimeters? 100. Can I write it like this? 1 meter is how many centimeters? 100 centimeters. So can I write it as 1 kg per meter cube is how much? 1000 gram by 100 centimeter cube. So this can be written as 1000 can be written as 10 cube gram. Can I write this as 10 power 6 centimeter cube? So this can be written as 10 power minus 3 gram per centimeter cube. You're getting it? 1 kg per meter cube is equal to how much? 10 power minus 3 gram per centimeter cube. Or otherwise, what I can do, because we are not very comfortable with 10 power minus 3, I'll multiply 10 power 3 both sides. That is equivalent to 10 power 3 kg per meter cube equal to 1 gram per centimeter cube. Right? So 1 gram per centimeter cube is equivalent to how much? 1000 kg per meter cube. So this is the conversion of units.
Sir,
Yes, Ronak.
sir, how it came 10 power 6 centimeter cube?
10 power 6. This can be written as 1000 is 10 cube. This is clear. So this can be written as 100 can be written as 10 square whole cube centimeter cube. So I hope you know 10 square whole cube can be written as 10 power 2 into 3. That is 10 power 6. Is that fine?
Sir.
Okay. Yeah.
And sir, 10 power minus 3, how it came? It was
Okay.
10.
Okay. So this one, can I write 10 power 3 into 10 power minus 6 gram per centimeter cube?
Yes,
This
sir.
part. So this is 10 power 3 minus 6. That is equal to 10 power minus 3.
Sir, give one example or some.
Yeah, I'll give example. Don't worry. All of you are taking it down. So I hope all of you are taking it down.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. So I rub this part. The important things from this is density equal to mass per volume. And I'll just take this. So So what is density equal to? Mass per volume, and I'll say 1 gram per centimeter cube equal to how much? 1000 kg per meter cube. Fine. Yeah. 1000 kilogram mass has volume of 4 meter cube. Find its density.
Sorry, gram upon centimeter cube or kilogram upon meter cube?
You check. Is it given in terms of what is the question? Mass is given in terms of mass is given in terms. Yeah, mass is given in kilograms. Volume is also given in meter cube. So easier one is this one. So convert, check in. A very simple one, just to make you understand what is density. Kavya, good morning. Check your calculations. Okay, you're given in, Kavya, you're given in grams per centimeter cube. I need the units because 1/4 is correct in one units and wrong in other unit. Okay, so I think most of you got it, right? So what is it? It is density, density equal to mass per volume. Mass is how much? 1000 by volume is 4. So how much is that? 250 kg per meter cube. Right? Now, if I want to convert in terms of centimeter, grams per centimeter cube, or that is equal to 250 divide by 1000 kg per meter cube into 10 power minus 3. But give me what? That is 250 by once I mode, so this will become how much? 1000 gram per centimeter cube. So that is equal to 1/4 gram per centimeter cube, right? So I think so 1/4 is correct if you're doing in terms of gram per centimeter cube. But unless and until asked, always try to express the answer in kilograms per meter cube, right? That was very simple. Fine.
Okay,
So
sir.
yeah, so let's take 2 or 3 minutes more to do one more example based on this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all of you? Yeah. I hope this is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Now let's say I have a cuboid. I have a cuboid, something of this kind, a hollow cuboid. So this is length, this is breadth, and this is height. Now this cuboid is filled with a liquid. This cuboid is filled with a liquid of density D, right? A cuboid of dimensions L into B into H is filled with a liquid of density D. I hope the question is clear. So, I mean, the story behind the question, I have not yet asked the question. So what does the situation say? Situation says a cuboid of length, dimensions of LBH is filled with a fluid. So just go through the question and let me know, is it clear or not? Any doubts in that? Only the question. So what am I taking? Assume that the cuboid is massless. It is made up of a very thin material so that you can neglect the mass of the cuboid. And you are filling it with a fluid whose density is D. You're totally filling it. It's not half filled or partially filled. You're filling it up to the brim. And other things that you need to know is what? Acceleration due to gravity can be taken as G. So you can take acceleration due to gravity, you can take it as G. Okay, so I want the answer in variables, no values. Don't need your calculator. Okay, not sure. So let me try to do it. It's not, Shamik, I think you're very much used to using numbers. So let's try to do it using variables. So when we do it using variables, we get a formula. Now, what is force? Force is mass into acceleration. What is mass? Mass is density into volume. So what is density into volume is how much? Can I write? L into B into H. Is that okay? I think till that part, most of you got it correct. Now acceleration. So force is equal to D into L into B into H into acceleration is G. Now what is pressure? Pressure is force per unit area.
Sir, area is L.
Yeah, area is L into B into, so it is L into B. So can I cancel L?
Yes,
Can
sir.
I cancel B? So what am I left with? I'm left with pressure equal to D into H into G.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, got it? So all of you got it. So a very interesting thing that you can note here is pressure doesn't depend the volume, right? Because we don't have any volume coming into picture. It doesn't depend on the shape of the liquid, because when it only depends on the height of the liquid and the density of the liquid. It doesn't depend on the area of the base. So what does pressure depend on? Only the height of the liquid, density of the liquid, and acceleration due to gravity. We can't change it because everywhere on earth it's more or less same. I hope that's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we'll discuss the other things in the next class. Fine. So the other things based on this will be discussed in the next class. And you can go through the ebooks that are there. It is session 3. You can go through that and solve the class first question on that, right? Any doubts to anyone regarding anything?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, excuse Ronak.
Sir, the value of the G is what?
It is taken as 9.8 meter per second square, but all calculation we take it as 10. So in the
Okay.
question it will be given. They will give you whether you have to take G as 10 or 9.8. Fine. Any
Yes.
doubts to anyone?
We can take 10 here also, na? DHG.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat it, Ronak?
Sir, we can take the value of G as 10 in this also.
Yeah, here also. In that case, the answer would be 10 DH. Fine.
Yes.
You can take it. Yeah, fine. So if there are no doubts, we'll end the session here. So see you soon in the next class, and we'll be discussing more applications where we'll be discussing about fluids. How is pressure due to fluids going to come into picture? Fine. So thank you very much and bye bye. Time for dinner for everyone, right? All of you, good boys. Have a nice dinner and then good night.